Hi, it's Amanda, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make butternut squash soup. You always request simple soups, and I want to show it to you because it's easy AF. I love making soup. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things to eat. Lunch, dinner, sometimes even breakfast. So what we do with soups is we layer flavors. So we're starting with olive oil. Any good thing starts with onion, and what I always do and what I always say is I sweat the onion. Sweat. Bring out the natural flavors, bring out the juices in the onions, and that's the sweetness that we want to start with. I'm also using garlic, but what I really want to talk about is the ginger in this base to start. Ginger is such a wonderful flavor. I don't use it as often as I should. It gives a little spice, it gives a little warmth, and it gives a little bit of anti-inflammatory properties, everybody. It's winter and we're inflaming with all our comfort foods. So we use ginger for anti-inflammatory. Now, I'm just cutting it rough chop because I'm gonna blend this whole soup, right? So in goes the ginger, the onion, the garlic. It smells incredible almost instantly, right? So when I say sweat, I like to cover it sometimes. Really get those juices to sweat, no color. We have sweet potatoes, we have butternut squash. Yes, I know I said it's a butternut squash soup, but the sweet potatoes give it some thickness, a little bit starchier. Butternut squash is great, but it doesn't have the same thickness as a sweet potato. So I love the balance here. This is fresh ginger. You can also use dried ginger if you can't find fresh. And I'm gonna use a little bit of garam masala in here. Now, of course, if you have a curry powder at home, you can try that. But garam masala is a spice blend. There's so many different blends used in Indian cuisine. It's not just one curry powder. This has ginger, this has cumin, this has turmeric and black pepper. This is a pretty standard one. A lot of them have other ingredients to really spice it up for different dishes. You can use it or you can leave it out. Listen to that sizzle. Now, I don't want that sizzle to be too crazy. I want these vegetables to get sweaty, and we're gonna bloom the spices, which just means putting it in, sauteing it, opening it up. They're dried spices, so they need to get their flavor out. Okay, so that's it. In goes sweet potato. In goes butternut squash. And this is such a quick soup, which is another reason why I love it. You can get home from work and throw this on, and this is your full dinner or just the beginning of dinner. Now, I keep this vegetarian, and I also keep it dairy-free. So I use vegetable stock, about 2 cups. And a little bit of water. You guys, water is the best stock in the world. It's free. And when you have so much flavor in the base, like onions, garlic, ginger, garam masala, that's all you need. So we're gonna let it cook until everything is soft and ready to puree. See you in a minute. All right, so our butternut squash and our sweet potatoes have cooked down. They've gotten nice and soft, and we're ready to puree. I love to use this hand blender. If you have one of these, they're fantastic. If not, you have to scoop into a blender or a food processor. But these are great because they go right into the pot. All right. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna taste it because we haven't tasted it yet to see if it needs salt, pepper, anything. You know me. Always want a little more salt. Black pepper would be great to enhance that garam masala flavor. Stir it in. Smooth, it's silky, it's beautiful. Let's get it into our pot. And now you can garnish this with just about anything. Apples would be great with the curry and the butternut and the sweet potato. I have some sunflower seeds. Pumpkin seeds would be great. I just love seeds or croutons in my soup, a little bit of crunch. And then I have some herbs, some green herbs. parsley, cilantro, chives, whatever you like. Maybe in just some kale chiffonade on top. It's so pretty. It's so comforting. It's EasyAF. Okay. I'm just gonna sit on the couch with this. It's really, really good.